Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the USC Trojans, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Trojans will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Takes the easy completion. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, first and goal.
Looking for a man. It's Moss. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. Pulls and fires complete. Still running up for 40. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I love it. I love it. First down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Up, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Quarterback checking off. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Early movement on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. And the pass hits, picked off. Takes it the other way. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Number 26.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
Colorado, 0.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this defense continues to bring the heat. First sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had 5 last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel so uncomfortable.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. On the move, it's Moss. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, USC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really...
Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. Line gets set, first down. Wide out in motion. Trying to turn the corner on the right. They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw, it's Moss. Looking left. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there. They create a negative play. Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downfield. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got to...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
24, Colorado, 0.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He spins that thing down the middle. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Not only do you have the big gain and you sort of knock the defense back, but you're also set up in the red zone.
Yeah, they've got this defense on their heels right now after that big play. We talked about this offense being explosive. Now that they're in the red zone, let's see what they dial up next.
That's the end of the first quarter. USA 24, Colorado 0.
We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out of the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
And the Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Okay, ready?
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
Pound 55 weak. Cross. Longer.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
Ready?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback will audible. Back to pass, it's Sanders. It's complete! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Trying to push their way into the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Let's go.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand.
Gaucho.
They want to throw it. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
24, Colorado, 6.
Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34.
USC offense will take over 1st and 10.
And guys, USC has the ball back. And
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
he's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
To the air, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over the Pandas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll start this drive firing. Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
This defense is flying around with bad intentions. How about the stick the defender just laid on the tight end?
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to move it through the air. Release to the back. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Holland. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
To the air, it's Sanders. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends just so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Gets rid of it. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Play the analytics here, and you go for two.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! 42 spike!
They'll try to slam it in. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Dropping back, it's Sanders. Throws to the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
He's looking to throw it. got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll leave it with him. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Man, tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy?
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Colorado!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Throws to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
He comes out throwing on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
After the misfire, now on second down. Back to throw, it's Moss. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he dropped it! And this fumble bounces out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Sends it downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, and he's got room. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
USA 31, Colorado 21.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Moss. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
At the 40, there he goes. And he's running in the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Cincinnati is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in the Queen City for some time. They're up by 17 over Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Coming back onto the field after giving up that score. Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Offense gets set for second down. To the ground with the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll try to pick up the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Hayden. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Dropping back.
That aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Running back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's taking the shot. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards...
And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw. And that pass picked off. Lowers those pads. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Here comes the offense on first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to go up top on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Using the quick game. At midfield, he's got room. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Southern Cal. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heel.
Oh, look out! And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Wants to throw. It's Sanders. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bucs. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ball game.
Looking for the two-point try.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Terrier!
Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
That keeps the score. USC.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
USC 46, Colorado 33.
We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down.
Lasso! Cricket!
The give to the back. Makes him talk to the hand. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Throwing right. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Bringing it back. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football, get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
It's complete to the right. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Well, we knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit on the tight end after a nice gainer preventing him from getting the first down?
On the double.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run.
Easy!
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Colorado! And the comeback is on. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
Don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Getting aggressive here and going for two.
Lasso! Timber! Timber! Arrow!
Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Fires to the wideout. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Off play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback and keep that coverage intact in the back end.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field.
22 Spider.
Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Okay, ready?
Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run, and they can take some big shots in man coverage down the field. You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal.
Freedom.
On the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
And I think it's go time now at this point of the game if you're on offense, because you need a touchdown. You have this golden opportunity down close to the goal line. Who is a playmaker you can identify offensively that you know can win one-on-one to get you the score?
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Well, trailing late here in the 4th quarter, what an effort catching the ball in the middle of the field, knowing he's got to try to save as much clock as he can, and he's able to get himself out of bounds and do just that. That was incredible.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robinson. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And now on 4th down. Oh, what a call on the fake. They're going to throw it. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.